Welcome, race fans. We are back here tonight with the USRA Xfinity Series at Daytona as they continue on here with their season. I do have Keith Martinson in the booth with me here, so welcome, Keith.
Thank you. Glad to be here again.
Well, kind of wanted to make sure to let everybody know coming up here a little bit later tonight is the Upstate Racing Pro Late Model. And tune in tomorrow night for Manning Electric Super Speedway Series and the OP Racing. They are also at Super Speedways too, so that'll be coming up here on MaxSpeedTV tomorrow night. Before we go too far here, let's take a look at the weather. I wanted to kind of look at that to see what the weather's going to be. Oh man, nice cool temperature, 65-degree air temperature and 65-degree track temperature. They're going to be doing 75 laps here tonight, about 188 miles, and I'm not sure. I think they do run a shortened fuel load here, so these the fuel window may be off. I can't remember, but 60 mile an hour down pit road. All right, taking a look at the points here coming into tonight. Now, John Furness's point lead did shrink a little bit from last week. We were just discussing that there. Schulin did close that gap just, I don't know, about 20 points or so. He closed it up there in second place now, but still 101 points behind John Furness. He is just having a phenomenal season. Cody Levitt in third place. Jared Darling in fourth, 145 points back. Robert Duvendak in fifth, 158 points behind. Jim Ott in sixth, 172 points behind. Then we have a tie for seventh here. Eric Hawley and Jamie Leach, both 180 points behind. Cole Day ninth, 184 points back, and Spencer Owens breaking into the top 10 here, 190 points behind the leader, John Furness. Keith?
All right, then in 11th, we have Brendan Bogo, who's 194 back. Jared Hagedorn in 12th. David Carmen 13th, he is 216 back. Jeff Pogo in 14th. Moving up a spot from last week, Dennis Carmen up to 15th, 286 back. Brady Briggs in 16th, only 1 point behind Dennis, 287 back. In 17th, losing a couple of spots, Jeffrey Price. He's 293 back. Daniel Dill, 309 back in 18th. Tyler Dugan, 316 back in 19th. And running out your top 20, Luke Lafaro, 322 back.
Awesome. All right, as they get ready here to finish up practice, folks, we do have about a little under 4.5 minutes left in practice. So sit back, let Keith and I give you a play-by-play account of everything that goes on the track, everything that we can catch. Let me rephrase that, and we'll keep you apprised of that. So, but sit back and enjoy. Hopefully, you got popcorn and some beverage of some type, whether it's alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whatever. But have a beverage. Yeah, we don't judge. But enjoy the race here. Well, I want to give a shout out to tonight's sponsor, AIM E-Cycling. for all your e-cycling needs there. You can check out their website at aimecycling.com. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. Sorry about that little delay there. I was busy doing a couple of things, but we are back. Qualifying's underway, and nobody's turned in a time yet. Roger, you don't get a shout out. Roger,
You have to earn a shout out, is what that is.
Yeah, he wants a shout out. He don't get one. We specifically go out of our way to make sure he does not get a shout out. No,
Exactly
I'm kidding. Right. I'm just kidding.
All right, looks like we have our first few times coming in now.
Yes, sir. Kevin Foster at the top. Bobby Johnson's out on the track. Woohoo! Go, Bobby.
Oh, look out now.
Yeah, there's a couple extra cautions. Just kidding.
So far, Kevin Foster hanging on to that top spot with a 50.468.
Oh, Chase Berry just knocked him off that. 49, 6. Oh, there's Galen Gidman to the top of the leaderboard. I'm just glad that we're back, Keith. And man, oh man, after the last couple of days have been pretty hectic around here trying to get everything sorted back out and get iRacing back up after. Oh, it's been a nightmare.
You were not kidding, man. A 10 gig download for me, that was rough.
Man. 10 gig.
Yeah.
Heck, I don't even think mine's that big.
Can I say bigger's better? I bought all the rest of the content, so I have everything, so that's why it takes me longer.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, you didn't say that.
Sorry. Like Bobby Johnson has slipped or settled into 6th place as of right now. Although with Daytona, I mean, starting position isn't nearly as critical as some other tracks.
Right. Yeah, it really, you know, it's just all going to be a matter of the draft here. You don't have to be fast. You don't have to really be on the pole. You just gotta try to keep your car in one piece. Here is going to be the main thing for everybody to do here tonight, man. That's stay out of the wrecks. There's no quick fixes, so you know. All right, that's going to wrap it up for qualifying. All right, once they get down here on the grid, we'll run down through the AME Cycling starting grid. Galen Gidman walking away with the pole with a 49.639. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Chase Berry will start on the outside of the front row in second. In row 2, we got Ross Cato in third, Jim Ott in fourth. Row 3, Jamie Leach in fifth, Skip Carmen in sixth. In row 4, Kevin Foster in seventh, Morgan Baird in eighth. In row 5, Bobby Johnson in 9th and Anthony Reynolds in 10th. Keith?
Yeah, then starting in 11th, we have Mike Bach. 12th is David Carmen. Dan Dill will start 13th. Luke LaFaro starting 14th. Alan Westman in 15th. Craig Lerman in 16th. And the last person to actually take a time, Jeffrey Vandervoort in 17th. Spencer Owens 18th. Sean Butler 19th. John Furness didn't take a time. That's a little surprising. He rounds out your top 20, Rudy.
All right, Jared Darling in 21st. Jordan Smith in 22nd. Robert Duvendak 23rd. Stephen Holmes in 24th. Tyler Dugan 25th. Joshua Schulin second in points, but starting at the back of the field in 26th place. Josh Cawley in 27th. Jeff Pogo 28th. Cody Levitt, 29th, and Cole Day, 30th. Ed Hewitt, 31st. Brennan Bogo, 32nd. Josh Patterson, 33rd. Jared Hagedorn, 34th. Doug Ungari, 35th. Eric Hawley, 36th. Man, Eric's starting at the back of the field. Wow.
Big field tonight.
Yeah, 36 cars. Holy smokes. I don't even know what to think about all that right now, but long ways to go. That's what these guys got to remember. It's 75 laps. It's not 5 laps. So, you know, take your time and feel the way the car is going to run here tonight. You know, that's going to be the whole thing.
Yeah, and anybody who says they don't like racing on super speedways is lying to you.
That's right. I agree. it's always exciting. Super speedways, I think, kind of brings a whole another level to the excitement, you know, because they're so right on top of each other. You know, they're not somebody that's out there pulling away by a half a lap on a short track somewhere, you know, and so they're all right on top of each other, and it's all about being patient, paying attention to what's going on around you, because you got cars to the right of you, cars in front of you, you got cars to the left of you, you got cars behind you. You know, you got to watch all four sides of you sometimes out here. If they go three wide, man, it's a nightmare right up through the middle. You have cars all around you. So
yeah, and the one thing that everybody's got to keep in mind is that you cannot win the race on the first lap.
True. Although you tell that to any of the guys out there racing tonight. Good luck with that.
Yeah, that won't go over well.
No, they all think that you can win it on the first lap.
Well, it's easy for us to say because we're sitting up here in the booth and watching it. But, you know, 75 laps may not sound like a lot, but at Daytona, I mean, they do go quick, but there's an awful lot of time to move up to the front.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, cautions can add a lot of time to the race out here, you know, but... Well, we're about to get them going here. And this is going to be a quick green here, folks, because these guys, the pace car's in already, and there's the green. We're underway. Galen Gidman gets a good jump.
And these cars take a painfully long time to get up to speed.
That is true. Okay, wire. You got to be kidding me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Why? Oh, man. I can't believe I missed this. I cannot believe I missed this. Guys, I gotta check something here real quick. Bear with me for a minute, because this, I cannot believe that I did this.
What happened?
Just hold on a minute here, because for some reason, I only have this set to 20 cars. Wow, I cannot believe that I just did that. Cannot believe it. But I did. I had it set to only showing 20 cars on the track.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, well, I just fixed it, so sorry about that, folks. My bad.
Well, I just lost iRacing. I'm totally froze up.
What? Uh-oh. Chase Berry on the outside. Yeah, it was only showing up about 20 cars out here. Now I'm showing one car did not join, Cold Day. I'm not sure why, but I do not see Cold Day in there. Kidman back to the front, leads another lap. All right, a little bit of a breakaway back here. Some guys kind of backpedaling a little bit here, taking their time. Luke LaFaro, Craig Lerman, Alan Westman. These guys are taking it easy here. They're single file back here. Nobody's really getting too raring to go to get to the front, because up front it's still too wide up here. Man, I can't believe this. They're still just racing the daylights out up in the front. Ross Cato tucking right up under Galen Gidman. Now, those two are teammates there. I do know that. Pretty much where you usually, you know, in the days of old, I remember racing with these guys and covering races that they were in. Usually where you seen one, you would see the other one. So these two in here working together right now. And I hope Chase Berry gets a hold of that blinking out there, because he's out front with blinking like crazy. Jim Ott tucked up behind him. Morgan Baird. We've seen some great things come out of Morgan Baird in recent weeks here, man. He has really been powerful. Kevin Foster. Anthony Reynolds, he is up on the high side. Skip Carmen down here on the low side, actually losing a couple of positions since the start of the race. And Bobby Johnson hanging on to 10th. Hey, road trip. Yeah. All right, let's go back here and pick up on Spencer Owens. Finally getting caught up with his teammate here, Jared Darling. Definitely keep an eye on those two as they start working their way up a little closer to the front. Looks like Jared may have backed up a little here to pick up his teammate, Spencer Owens. And then Jeff Pogo.
All right, I am back.
Jeff Pogo and Ed Hewitt working together. And another one out of the race, Josh Patterson. Not sure what happened there, but And Chase Berry leads that lap. That'll get a bonus point in his pocket. Very good. And I'm not really too sure about these cameras, if they're all working okay, but I guess they are. I just had to reload all my camera packs in and everything, so just wanted to double check. I did check when they were in practice, but you know, you never know. The way things have been going lately. Pretty tight pack up here. Chase Berry on the outside leading the parade on the outside. Galen Gidman on the inside. See just how close they're riding. They're trying to get a little side draft, get that little bit of an advantage. And Ross Cato, he's going to have to be extra careful with that, Keith. He's been tucked up underneath the back bumper there of Galen Gidman. If he overheats that engine, he could pop the motor in it.
Oh, absolutely. You follow too close, and before you know it, you got your temperature blinking, and being that far up, he's done for.
Yep. John Furness, already into 12th place, started 20th. He's heading to the front. And there's Sean Butler. He makes it into 13th here. He started 19th. I'd say he probably come up through just about like John Furness did. Uh-oh. What happened there? Spencer Owens had a moment. Or was that Luke LaFaro, I guess? He had a moment there. He got down on the backstretch or something. Dropped a couple places back. Alan Weissman has already lost 6 positions since the start of the race. Jeffrey Vandervoort, another one, lost 6 positions. These guys kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of with them. That's about where I would want to be, because if and when the big one does happen, we know it's going to, we just don't know when it's going to happen, but if and when that does happen, they've got a little room to check up, you know, so. Jeff Pogo.
Yeah, you know, and the thing about Daytona, though, the big one can happen anywhere. I've seen it happen in the back. I've seen it happen in the front. So, honestly, nowhere is really that safe.
Right. You got that right. Yep. And Morgan Baird picking up more positions into the top 4 now. Coming up behind Jim Ott. And Jim Ott's going to lead a lap. And he gets a bonus point. Yeah, we see that a lot. You know, I mean, if there's a big one that's going to be, it's going to happen. It could happen in the front. It could happen in the back. Mid-pack, doesn't matter. It's not picky where it happens. It's not.
No, it does not care. It
nope.
will just happen when it happens.
That's right. Gidman gets shuffled all the way back to 5th place now. as Chase Berry had dropped down in front of him. But now that Jim Ott's out front, he's bringing Morgan Baird right with him. And it looked like Jim Ott might have thought about coming down the hill there a little bit, but he couldn't. Chase Berry was there, and Chase leads another lap.
That outside line is working very well. They are hanging tough with the inside there. I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah, it is. Anthony Reynolds picking up 4 positions. Yeah, it is. It's working very well. John Furnace breaks into the top 10 here, coming from 20th position. And Bobby Johnson still riding in 13th though.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to be in right now.
Mike Mock, 15th. Some of these guys have kind of drifted back a little bit. You know, they've said, I don't want to get right up there in the mix of things. This is too early for that. They don't want to get damage on their car. They don't want to be involved in a wreck if it does get a little ugly up there, which it could.
Oh, sure. You know, but it seems like everybody's just kind of content where they're at, just kind of cruising around, kind of eyeing up the competition, seeing how they're running.
All right, well, not much has changed up in the front here, other than Galen Gidman now is tucked up under Chase Berry, and Ross Cato sitting there on the bottom right along with him, and Jamie Leach now actually losing a couple of positions. That is the bottom row coming right along nicely here. Kevin Foster. But up on that high side, we've got Jim Ott and the number 10 there of Morgan Baird. Those two working really good together. That got Jim Ott out ahead enough where he did lead that lap. Somebody's just now coming off pit road. I think that is Cole Day just now coming off pit road for the first time. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it is.
No, he's been on pit road, or he's been out there on the track, but he's coming back out, bringing the GM Goodwrench back out on the track. All right, very good. See these guys really getting in that after it now. Chase Berry continuing to lead. Jim Ott on the outside. It's just been that way since for about the last 5 or 6 laps they've been that way.
Yeah, they've just been kind of trading off who's been leading.
Yep. Anthony Reynolds moving up through quite nicely here. He's up to 6th place.
You know, we know they are going to have to stop at least once. They are running 65% fuel, so they are going to have to come to pit road at least once.
Yep. Okay, so probably, let's see, about lap 28 to 30, they'll have to come to pit road. But probably a lap around to lap 30. I'm just guessing, of course, but I'm thinking 65%, trying to run it through my head, you know. Jeffrey Vandervoort.
I always say math is hard.
Nah. Well, Eric Hawley started dead last on the field, picked up 5 positions. Riding in a pack back here with Robert Duvendak, Jordan Smith, Stephen Holmes, Doug Ungari, And these guys are about 10 seconds behind the lead pack right now, so, but they are in that safe area, what I always call a kind of a place to be if a big one happens, if and when it does happen up front.
Yeah, they're about 10 seconds off of the lead pack, which they seem pretty content sitting back there and just kind of doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you, this is one heck of a pack of cars right here. All the way back to 26th place is only 2.5 seconds. And there's the Tennessee Vols car. All right, go Tyler. Go Vols. Go Vols, go Tyler. Okay, never mind.
That works.
Uh-oh. Anthony Reynolds gets shuffled back a little there. A little bit of changing of the guard up front.
Yeah, if you get out of line a little bit, somebody will take advantage and kind of shuffle you backwards. You got to kind of keep an eye on all sides of your car. You basically have to have your head on a swivel.
I'll tell you what, man, I'm keeping my eye on these two on the outside, Jim Ott and Morgan Baird. I think we're going to see some good things out of those two all night long.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, they're keeping up with the bottom line, and they're running a very smooth race.
Mm-hmm.
They're just biding their time for that first pit stop.
You got it. Well, let's ride along. How about we ride along with Ross Cato here for a minute and see what this looks like on board with Ross Cato. Actually, we could even go back a little further in pack here too, because you're going to see a lot of cars that are mid-pack here or maybe a little closer. Ed Hewitt now into the mix here. It's running in 14th, coming from 31st to 14th. Wow, that's a big move out there.
That is a big move.
17 positions he's picked up, 16 positions. And he's lifting off the throttle. I hear him burping the throttle a little bit. It's kind of what you got to do. You don't want to run over somebody up there. You know, if you don't have the run to go to the outside, you can't make it stick out there on the outside. Don't try to run over somebody. You know.
Yeah, because there's really nowhere else you can go.
Right.
Run into somebody and we know how bad bumper hook is.
And there you go. Jim Ott drops it down into the bottom row, right in front of Chase Berry. And that leaves Morgan Baird up there to defend himself. Got Anthony Reynolds behind him, though. And Morgan would probably love to get up there and lead a lap.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I mean, that would really make his day, I'm sure, if he could at least lead a lap. And, you know, the only lap that really matters is the last one, but points do matter. You know, you definitely do got to get some good points. So John Furness, our points leader, by 101 points tonight, coming from 20th, running in 6th right now.
And our second place in the points, Josh Schulin, is down in 24th.
Yeah, that's, he's got a long road to hoe to get up there, I'm telling you. I mean, he's still hanging on to the draft of this front pack, but he is way back. He's got a long ways to go to get to the front.
Oh, yeah. But we got a lot of racing left, and
yep.
I don't think he's going to stay back there for long.
And Morgan Baird still has not led a lap yet. He got denied that lap by Jim Ott. You see the inside gets just a little faster in the corners, but on the straightaways, the outside line was a little faster.
Which is really impressive, considering that there are only 4 cars on that outside line.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Morgan just lost the draft there off of Anthony Reynolds. And that's going to hurt him big time. Jim Ott will cross the line way ahead of Morgan Baird that time. And they're starting to get spread out a little bit around here. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is not the usual way we see super speedway racing. They're usually right on top of each other. But Dan Dill, 11th place for him.
should start seeing pit stops here come up in about 5-6 laps.
Yeah, it should be any time. Well, I'll tell you that Morgan Baird really slipped back. And oh, here we go. Here's a couple of them coming in already. Yep.
I had to go and say 5-6 laps.
Yeah, you did.
They're like, oh yeah,
Well,
watch this.
Like I said, I was guessing on the lap. So, you know, and some guys, they may have it mapped out where they're just going to stop lap 25, lap 50, and be done, you know. Other guys are going to probably try to stay out here and play the caution game. You know, that we might see guys stay out here for another 4 or 5 laps and in hopes the caution would come out. And if it did, that's going to put the other guys in the back, but they've already made their pit stops.
Yeah, we're going to see probably several different strategies play out here in
Oh,
the
yeah.
next few laps. Here comes John Furness now.
Yep, John Furness coming in.
The kind of bummer about that is that he came in by himself.
I know it. Well, there's a couple coming in behind him. Yep, couple more coming in behind him. Bobby Johnson, Tyler Dugan, Luke LaFaro, Mike Mock. So he's not going to be totally alone.
Morgan Baird drops down to the inside. He might be coming in too as they all get past Jim Ott, who was just coming out.
He did collect the bonus point there, though, for leading the lap.
He did.
And they're already catching up to some lap traffic here. More than likely some guys that probably just come off a pit road. And that's going to help these guys out. But let's see. Morgan Baird coming to pit road. A bunch more coming in.
And Josh Cully with him. Oh, he's hitting the brakes hard. He better
Oh, yeah.
slow down in a hurry. A speeding penalty here is
Oh.
just catastrophic.
Yeah, it'll kill you. it's horrible. So, all right, well, Galen Gidman, one of the few left out here. Him, Ross Cato, Jamie Leach, Kevin Foster. We got about, I'm looking at probably about 10 drivers that still have not pitted.
Yeah, you're going to start seeing them real soon now.
Well, again, they might be just playing the caution game here.
Oh, sure, yeah. There's no sense in not to, you know. I mean,
Right.
take a chance, and if it doesn't work
Oh,
out, come
here they come. Here they come. Galen Gidman, Ross Cato, all the rest of them coming in right here, the rest of the top 10.
Good move by Ross Cato to kind of pass him coming into the pit. Like
Yeah,
that.
you see that. Yes, sir. But Galen, our point man here. Should be a good pit stop here. Going to be a quick one. Probably right side tires only and a full tank of fuel. Would be my guess.
The tire wear here at Daytona is not so bad. I mean,
Yep.
if your car feels good, you know, the tires will last a lot longer than 28 laps.
Well, Ross Cato got off pit road first, but now these guys are not going to be up to full speed, and we've got some guys coming around. I'm trying to catch up to here who it's going to be. Let's see. Whenever this updates, I think it's Morgan Baird. Yeah, Morgan Baird and Anthony Reynolds are going to be coming up behind these guys with a full head of steam. And they're going to be able to pass probably most of them, if not all of them. Catch up Jared Darling, they're going to pass him. And they'll be coming up here.
It takes a good lap to get up to full speed. And
Yep.
even when you are, if you're by yourself, you're several miles an hour slower than the pack.
Yeah. Well, they still haven't caught up to Jamie Leach, Sean Butler, Galen Gidman, and Ross Cato yet. Oh, what happened? Butler blinked out there. Wow, that was kind of freaky. And they're pretty much up to full speed now, but now these guys behind them are they've got a heck of a pack of cars right there working together.
Yeah,
And
and they'll catch up to him and kind of absorb him into the bigger pack.
Here goes Morgan Baird now to the outside. They've caught up to Ross Cato, Galen Gidman. They're going to get side by side here in a minute, but they're still carrying some pretty good momentum on that outside right now.
Yeah, they had a really good run coming outside.
Yeah.
Morgan Baird clears him. But can he stay there? That's
Well, yeah, that's the thing. He'd like to come down, but he'd not clear his teammate there. Anthony Reynolds was not clear enough, so that I guess he probably did not want to come down alone and leave Anthony Reynolds sticking out there by himself. So he's going to stay out. That's going to put Ross Cato down on the bottom here, still side by side. We've been green flag the whole way, folks. Caution free so far. I probably just jinxed it, but knock on wood.
Ow, that was my head. What the heck?
Oh, sorry. John Furness, our points leader, 5th place.
In a good position there.
Yes, sir. He's in a great position.
Coming up on a lap car here. And lapping a car in a pack is a lot more difficult than it looks.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, that's a 22 there of Jared Hagedorn. He's going to blend in with these guys, but he just went a lap down. Eric Hawley's a lap down. Spencer Owens is a lap down. Man, what happened to Spencer? Jamie Leach having a good run here. Man, this is great to see him having such a good run here today. This kind of gives everybody a chance to get out here for a chance to win a race, you know. Maybe a guy's not very good at short tracks, and I'm not talking about Jamie. I'm just throwing this out there generically. But it kind of gives everybody a chance to get out there and possibly pull out a win. So.
Well, yeah, because with tracks like this, and this is not an exaggeration, literally anybody on the track can win the race.
Absolutely, yes. Cato back out front.
Josh Schulin made some moves. He's all the way up to 11th now.
Oh yeah, he's coming along. It's time to go. And he is in the AIM e-cycling car, folks. That is tonight's sponsor, AIM e-cycling. Check them out there, folks. Check out their website, aimecycling.com. Apparently I've never been to the site myself, but apparently they deal in used electronics or to the liking, I guess. Oh, Anthony Reynolds on the outside, going 3 wide back here.
He's going to get shuffled back.
Yes, he is real quick here. He's going to fall. Okay, he's going to fall in behind Furnace here. Yep, so Staves Grace right there.
He got lucky.
Yes, he did. Craig Lerman. Now we were watching Craig earlier. He had kind of drifted back beyond mid-pack, and now he's back up into the front. So he had a great pit stop. Dan Dill. These guys definitely had a good pit stop.
Oh,
Jeff
yeah,
Pogo.
sure.
Jeff Pogo coming from 28th to 11th. Another big mover.
And the nice thing is that even if they messed up just a little bit, there's still one more pit stop that they can redeem themselves.
Yeah, right. There you go. Well, John Furnace, man, I'm telling you, that guy is coming like a freight train here. He would love to get up there and lead a lap and get a bonus point, although, I mean, he's 101 points ahead of Josh Schulin. Wow.
He'd rather be 102 ahead.
Yeah, I think so. Coming up on some lap traffic. Let's see how Ross Cato handles us.
Yeah, and the fact that there are only 3 cars on that outside line and they're able to stay up with the leaders is really impressive.
I know it. Well, they're going to pass up Spencer Owens. Spencer goes another lap down. That'll put him 2 laps down now. Bobby Johnson, 13th for Bobby. He's just been hanging right there. He has not been, like, making a move to head to the front or anything.
And he hasn't caused the caution yet. That's a win in itself.
Race ain't over yet. And we're coming up on the halfway mark next time around, folks. Next time we'll be halfway. Well, I think before we get there, let's do a little crank it up. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do this. Oh, we got our first caution. What? Where was it? Let's find out.
Like Mike Mock.
Eric Hawley across the grass. Let's go back and take a look here and see if we can figure out what happened. Now, Eric Hawley was running, so I'm not sure exactly what happened here. Because I seen him go out across the grass. You say Mike Mock?
Yeah, I saw him in the grass too, so I'm just kind of...
Oh, okay. Oh, right there it is. Right there it is. Them two got collected. Looks like Eric made it come up into... yeah, he come up the hill quite a bit. Let's look at this from a different perspective here. Oh, yeah, he... Oh, let me rephrase that. Mike Mock come down the hill. I think he thought he was clear on Eric Hawley. Yep, and he got into a little bit of net coating there, but he got into the side of Eric Hawley and spins him around. So, and both of them going to hit the wall pretty hard. I think they'll be okay, but I guess it was like, yeah.
Aerodynamics being so important here, any damage is going to slow them down a little bit.
Yes. So back up front, and Sean Butler's the leader? How did he get to be the leader?
Certainly is.
Oh. All right.
So, you know, we are about 34-ish, 35 laps to the end. You think anybody's going to take a chance?
On what? Because they can't make it from here. They're going to have to pit. Yeah, everybody's going to pit. You know what I mean?
Right, but what I mean is that do you think somebody's going to try to make this their last stop?
Oh, no, there's no way. There's no way they can make it. Nope. No way. Nope, that would be way too many laps. They can only go about, well, all we've seen is about maybe 26 or 27 laps, and this is going to put them at like 35. There's no way they can save 8 laps of fuel out there. All right, looks like we got 4 guys stayed out. Sean Butler down and away, but the 4 that stayed out, Dan Dill, Jeff Pogo, Jordan Smith, and Robert Duvendak. These 4 stay out. So Dan Dill collects a bonus point. Well, we need to get somebody.
Says an IMD rating of 7.
Oh, hush. Be talking to me. All right, let me see if we can get somebody down here. They don't usually talk to that much. I don't see Dan Dillon here. I guess I can't talk to him.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, there he is. Okay, let's talk to him real quick here. Hey, all right, Dan Dill, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, Dan, you're out there in front. What's the plan from here on out?
Don't get caught up in a wreck. I'm thinking cautions breed cautions. I don't want to be behind the caution, so I'm going to try to stay out and stay in front of it.
Well, now, you're going to have to stop one more time, correct?
Yes, sir. From my calculations, everybody will have to stop one more time. So I think we'll be good.
Okay. All right. Well, now that you're out front, do you think you got a teammate there that'll help you out and stay out front?
Well, Pogo is actually and Jordan Smith are both part of Gateway Motorsports. We're all together, and then we've also got Robert and Eric as kind of like satellite teams for this. So, yeah, I got some good help with me, and one of us should be able to pull this all together.
Well, how bad's the aero push out there tonight? I know the temperatures are cool, so really can't say that the tires are slipping and sliding because it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, but on the older tires, when we tried it a while ago, when you start actually pushing, the front car can get a little free. But as far as aero push and all that, the cars are handling just fine. It's just a playing chess game, getting you where you want to be.
All right. Well, good thing you weren't caught up in that, Dan. But coming from 13th up to the lead, collecting some bonus points here tonight. So good luck out there for the rest of the race. Bring it home.
I'm going to try. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Good bunch of guys right there, too. I know a lot of them guys pretty well. And yeah, a good bunch of racers. Man, I'm telling you.
And they're all together now, too, so they're going to be pretty hard to get by.
Well, except for Eric Hawley, he got caught up into that, and he's going to be way back in 33rd place, and he is going to have some damage. Hopefully, he can get what little bit of damage he did. He had some, but not like a significant amount, but enough that it did kind of crinkle that front fender or front end in. But he's going to have to watch the temperatures on that.
Yeah, for sure, and he's also got to hope that it's not enough damage to have him lose the draft.
All right, looks like the lights are out, and Dan Dill has opted to start on the outside on this restart, and the field has not really been tightening up here yet.
They'll get there.
They'll get there yet. They got a whole 3/4 of a lap to get there. Well, we made it past the halfway mark without getting the first caution. Pretty awesome.
Don't say that too loud.
I know it. Yeah, because cautions do breed cautions. We know.
They certainly do.
All right, we've had 18 lead changes so far in the race. Been pretty great racing out here. I hope you all are enjoying the show out here tonight. We got 31 to go at the line. When they come to the line and get the green flag, we'll have 31 laps to go. And they cannot make it from here, folks. They have to stop one more time. And to be honest with you, Keith, even if a caution come out, it would be pushing it really, really close to the edge of making it. even if they did stay out with one caution out here, it would be pushing it pretty close.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will. We'll see. I hope we don't get any more cautions. I don't want to see anybody get wrecked out.
No, not at all.
But get them going, Keith.
All right. Pace car makes that left turn into pit road as we are coming to the start flash, and the green flag is out. Looks like slow motion, but it's really not.
Right?
Dan Dill gets a little bit of an advantage over Jeff Pogo coming out of the tri-oval into turn 1.
All right, Duvendak tucking up under the back here, but boy, that inside line really got a good push. Pogo and Jordan Smith jump out ahead, followed by Sean Butler. Yep, Sean Butler, Morgan Baird, and then John Furness. That's the lineup here on the bottom. Luke LaFaro picking up a lot of positions on that caution. But good stuff going on up here right now. Jeff Pogo's going to lead his first lap of the race right here, Keith.
All right. Bonus
Yes.
point for him.
Yes, ching ching.
We need a sound effect for that.
Yes, we do. Ching ching. We could get one of them. Sounds like money going in a slot machine or something. Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what. It's been some good racing out here, Keith. Man, I'll tell you what. This has really been something.
Yeah.
You have to look hard sometimes to find a race this clean and where these guys are, doing this well. But let me throw a but in there. When we get down to the end of this race, you never know what's going to happen out there. These guys are going to start taking it 3 wide, putting themselves in pretty bad situation sometimes, and I hope that don't happen.
Oh, yeah, but you know it's going to. I mean, when the laps start running out, the aggression level is going to go up. And make no mistake, these guys look smooth, but these cars are moving left and right all the time.
You betcha. You bet.
You lose concentration for even a second, and you can cause all kinds of havoc.
Yes. Jamie Leach in 10th place. There's John Furness on the inside of him there.
Being shown in 9th, but he's in a good position. I think he likes to be down at the bottom there.
Well, the thing of it is he doesn't really have to worry about going out here for the W. All he's got to worry about is just try to stay in that top 10, Schulen's a few places behind him. Keep Schulen back there. And life will be good, He doesn't have to go out and win to be the champion or, to get good points. All he's got to do is just have a good finishing position, not get wrecked out.
Yeah, stick your feet out the window, have a margarita.
Yeah, there you go. Tunes playing on the radio.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man, he's good. Life's good right now for John Furness. Pogo still leading.
By half a car.
And that dwindled pretty quick. Dan Dill got a good run on the outside there. He got a huge push from the number 12 there, Robert Duvendak.
I agree with Ken. That the Haviland throwback paint scheme is just spectacular.
It is.
This car.
It is. That's the old Davey Allison paint job. There's been other drivers in it too, but kind of like the retrospect that I know is the Davey Allison paint job,
Yep, that's what I remember.
Ooh, close there. Wow, Baird kind of come up the hill there, almost got into the side of Ross Cato.
Yep, and you can kind of see now, just a little bit, they're all kind of starting to weave around a little, see if they can make a hole somewhere.
Sure.
Best place to be right now is up front.
Dan Dill loving it out here, back up front. Duvendak pushing him to the front. And Pogo kind of a little bit of a distance there between him and Jordan Smith now. And boy, 2 of them dropped down. That's going to leave the top open for Galen Gidman. and Ross Cato, those two teaming up together. I don't know about this, Keith.
Well, you got to make friends where you can get them.
Well, those two, they are teammates, but I'm saying when you get those two together, they have raced together for years. So they know how each other races. They could be a deadly combination up there. But we'll see how that all works out. They still got one more pit stop to go through.
Little three-wide action back here with Jim Ott.
Oh, I see that. Let's get back there on that. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. Right up through the middle, there goes Bobby Johnson, man.
What did BW call that? The suck zone.
Yeah, the sucker hole. That's what we call it.
That's
yeah.
what it was. Yeah, sucker
Yep.
hole.
Yep, that's what it is. Well, I can. Here comes some guys coming to pit stops. Yep. Oh, Bobby! Oh, Sean Butler just hooked Bobby Johnson.
Oh, and they're wrecking.
And no caution. No caution.
I can't believe that.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know.
Oh, and Sean Butler gets into it.
Let's
29.
go. Yeah, let's go back and take a look at this from a different. Oh, now the yellow flag comes out, or what happened?
Yeah,
there?
the admin threw the flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's no way that. Yeah, that needed to be.
Yeah, definitely. That should have been. Yeah, that should have been a caution. And I don't know why iRacing did not pick that up, but see, Bobby Johnson in the middle, Sean Butler here on the bottom. Now a bunch of guys come to pit road, and I don't know if Bobby thought he was clear, or well, Sean just kind of drifted up there a little bit. Maybe
up and tagged him in the corner.
Yeah, maybe they both thought they were clear, and he was going to fall in behind Bobby there and push him. I really don't know.
But that collected about 4 or 5 other guys.
Yeah, good save for him. But yeah, Bobby Johnson, man, he went for a wild ride there.
Yeah, he certainly did. Well, that's pretty much going to solve the pit road dilemma.
Yep, that takes that out of the equation now. All right, well, let's see. Yeah, if they pit now, everybody can make it from here because they only got 22 to go at the line. So, yep, everybody will be able to make it.
And there'll be at least 2 more out under caution after the stop, so they'll be just fine. Yeah, I think the flagman was asleep at the wheel there.
I hate it that Bobby's all tore up, but dang. Well, here comes Galen bringing everybody to pit road. And this will definitely be their final pit stop. I think even if a caution comes out, nobody's going to want to give up track position out here at all.
No, not after this pit stop. It's too important, especially with those few laps left, because it's hard enough to move up to the front.
Yep.
Especially when everybody's trying to do it, then it's even harder.
All right, fuel only for Galen Gidman. His teammate Ross Cato did not get off pit road very quick there. Man, he's going to be back in the field a little ways. But Jim Ott out second. But again, Dan Dill and these guys stayed out. I don't know. They might be rolling the dice on this. But I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going to be able to make it. I can tell you that. I just know it.
The only thing I can think of is that they're betting that that's not the end of the cautions.
Man, well, it could be. But, how about we get... I hate to do this because I hate to get, I don't want to start any bad blood, but, and I know Sean's not that way, but Sean, what happened out there, brother?
Hey, Rudy, I don't know who that was. He just turned across my nose. I don't know if he thought he was clear or what, but...
Well, we were kind of watching it. It looks like you kind of come up a little bit, and he came down a little bit. We were watching it, and...
He kept creeping down, and I got down onto the yellow. Then we were going into the tri-oval. I'm like, I gotta be on the yellow going to tri-oval, so I just took my line back.
Well,
so
it kind of looked like he thought he was clear and you were clear, and it looked like you were going to kind of like fall in behind him and pick him up, maybe try to push him, but yeah, you weren't clear, and it just hooked him around. But how bad's the car? You got any damage?
It had a half a second of damage repair.
A half a second. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, no,
I was like, just barely touched me. Like I said, we were coming in the tri-oval, and I tried to give him the room, but he kept coming, and he wasn't clear. And I knew if I was down on that yellow, I was afraid it was just going to push me up and take out a bunch of people. So I just kind of took my line.
Wow. All right.
So
well,
it is what it is, but
dang, man.
I don't know who it was.
That was Bobby Johnson.
Oh, I
Bobby
don't know what
Johnson.
number is it.
Number, what is he? Number 28, yeah.
Oh, it happened so fast, I didn't even know. I just all of a sudden somebody was there, so. But, you know, it's part of restricted plate. You're trying to get every position you can, and had a heck of a pit stop, that green flag pit stop, and made up a ton of positions, and I'm relegated back here for some reason. A bunch of guys stayed out, I guess.
Yeah, there was about 4 of them, I think, it stayed out. Now, I don't know. I think they're trying to push the envelope here to make it the rest of the way, and I don't think they can do it, but I'm not in their car to know what kind of fuel situation that they're in, but you might wind up winning on fuel mileage, but I don't know. You think we've seen the last of cautions?
Probably not. From here on out, everyone should be able to make it. I guess if some of these guys are pushing it, who knows what they're going to do, but I know everyone that hit pit road, everyone can make it from here, so it's probably game on now. Well,
one of your teammates there, Ed Hewitt, he stayed out. I don't know if he's got enough to make it or not. He's one of them.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and I was like, I'm just going to pit, and whatever. Probably should have stayed out for track position, because it's so hard to pass. This package is terrible, just like in real life.
Yeah, not. All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back at it. Good luck. I mean, you've been winning a lot here, so good luck the rest of the race.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right. I hated to drag them up while they were mid-sentence there, but I don't know the guys were talking.
No, you can't see that. But this is going to be a very fascinating restart. It looks like Dan Dillon chooses the outside line again for this restart.
And that's a good choice. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, at a super speedway race, he's going to get the start. So,
and there's a little more room to maneuver up there.
Yeah, it appears that him and Duvendak are working together there. So, and of course Jordan, they're teammates. But now Ed Hewitt into the mix of things there, and I know Ed. I raced with him last night. I'm telling you, he's going to be all over the back of Dan Dill's car.
This is the guy who has the Smokey and the Bandit paint scheme, after all.
Well, is he running that tonight? Not tonight. Yeah, he's running. I think it's a GameStop paint scheme or something. I can't make it out from here. Let me see.
Ed got a skull on it.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. Shake It Hot, whatever that is. Monster Energy. Shake It Hot.
I got nothing for that.
I don't know. I don't understand it either. So I don't know. Well, let's see what happens here, because they're getting ready to get the green flag here, folks. We're going to be back underway. Going to be 19 to go when they get the green. Ace car heads into pit road. Dan Dill in command, and we're off and going. Green, green, green. Back underway here at Daytona.
And Ed got a terrible start.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. He did that to me last night, too. He got a horrible restart right when I needed him. And he said, oh, man, I was way out of it, not even paying attention. And, like, dude.
Whoa, look out for Galen.
Oh, he's going to get... Oh, no, Gidman.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's going to get caught up in that one. I can't even catch up to him.
Oh, what a mess.
My. Well, I think he actually didn't come out of it too bad, but... Well, let's go see what happened here. I'm not sure who that was that got come up on the outside of him like that, but that was pretty unfortunate for him.
Jim Ott.
Okay, I'm riding along with Gidman here. Yeah, Jim Ott on the outside. Now, where Jim is like all over the place. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. All over the place here. And he come right down into the side of Gidman.
And that just breaks it loose.
And that got, that was Jamie Leach. No, who was that? Number 25?
Unfortunately, that took out a lot of good
cars. Man, it did. That, yes, Duvendak. Oh my, we got a lot of them going to be tore up on this one, but actually I think Gidman's going to be okay. No, he just got hit in the back too, so I don't know. I don't know how. Oh, and a hit again. Oh my gosh. Nobody hits the brakes, I guess. Wow.
Yeah, brakes, what are those?
Yeah, what are brakes?
You want to know what? When you're the points leader, sometimes luck is just on your side. John Furness was within millimeters of just wrecking everything, and he just makes an unbelievable move.
Yep.
Gets through that whole thing, and is still in 5th place.
Wow. There he is. Yep, unbelievable. Well, Ross Cato made it through okay. Morgan Baird, Sean Butler, he made it through okay. We've got some guys that are coming to pit road here. It looks like Galen's coming in. Luke LaFaro.
Oh yeah, they had some. Yep. They had some pretty bad damage there. Luke LaFaro had his whole front end is just smashed in.
Jamie Leach, but what was the one that I was thinking here? I'm trying to figure out who that was. It was. I just seen it. Where'd it go? Right there. Jordan Smith. That's who it was. Jordan Smith. He was caught up in it. Yep. Jim Ott, of course. He's going to have major damage on that car now. Oh my. A lot of guys got caught up into that mess.
Yeah, and it was a big mess. Like I said, you're not safe anywhere.
Yep, and he was right. That wasn't the last caution we were going to see tonight. So,
oh, we were all pretty sure of that one.
Yeah. Well, it's coming down to the end of the race. The guys are getting pretty antsy. I heard track position is everything. So, all right, 23 lead changes. That was caution number 3. And this time around, they'll have 16 to go.
Yep, and anybody who was maybe on the edge of their fuel window doesn't have to worry about it now.
Right, yeah. There was a couple of guys that, well, I think Ed Hewitt was going to be borderline to it. And Dan Dill, of course. So they may be all right now. Yeah, I think they were kind of pretty close on the edge of it. They were not going to stop them and take fuel. They were going to push the envelope there and see if they could do it, you know.
Well, this is definitely going to help their cause.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, Ed Hewitt in 2nd place.
I know
what he can do now.
Well, let's see what these guys can do out here now. A lot of these guys up in the front here that stayed out, the cars are going to be a little bit lighter, you know, and that will make them faster. So let's see if they get the one to go here. If they don't, did they get the one to go? No. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get somebody back in here to talk about this a little bit. If I can find Anthony Reynolds, where is he? Well, I don't see him, but here's one I want to talk to. Jamie Leach, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Jamie, going good for me, brother, but are you okay?
Well, I had about 30 seconds worth of damage there, and
good.
I think I should be about up to speed.
Good, very good. Well, man, I'll tell you, that was one heck of a wreck there. A lot of people bumping and banging off of each other, but I know track position's very important right now, and, you know, but keeping it safe and keeping it clean to the end of the race has got to be just as important, you know?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm not really sure what happened up there. I just saw him go 3 wide, tried to drop back a little bit, and big mess happened, so.
Yeah. Well, you know, too bad for those guys that got caught up into that mess, but now you're back in 18th place. Can you get back to the front, do you think? Or you think you got just enough damage on the car, it might be a little slower?
That's what it's going to depend on right there, is whether or not I can stay up in the draft. I hope so.
You hope so. Okay. All right, brother. All right, well, I'll let you go, Jamie. Good luck out there for the rest of the race.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, man. He's hoping so. Well, Dan Dill, Ed Hewitt on the front row. They should be getting the one to go this time by. So that's going to put John Furness on the outside of the second row, right behind Ed Hewitt. So what do you think might happen there? Because Ed did not go the last time. He just kind of like, I don't know, he didn't hit the gas or something.
Well, here's the problem. He's got John Furness right behind him. If he doesn't go, he's going to get moved out of the way.
Yeah, he's going to get run over from behind, I think. Yep. And Morgan Baird, again this week, got himself in prime position. Ross Cato, brand new to the league. I think he joined last week, but I think it was kind of late for him to get into the server and practice, so he didn't race last week. So tonight is actually his very first race in the league. So, and he's doing pretty good. So, Galen Gidman is back out on the track, getting caught up to the tail end of the field. 28th position for him. Still on the lead lap, though. Everybody's on the lead lap here, just except for a couple of cars. Eric Hawley, Doug Ungari, and Cole Day. But we've got several guys out. Craig Lerman, Kevin Foster, Bobby Johnson, Jeffrey Vandervoort, and Josh Patterson all out of the race. All right, lights are out. We're going green flag racing next time, Keith, so you want to get them going? Keith? Oh, he must have fell out. Oh, he dropped connection. Whoopsie. Okay, I guess I'm in here by myself for right now. We'll get him going. All right, pace car heads into pit road. And there's the green. We're off and going. Ed Hewitt again not going, and he's going to get tagged by John Furness. And he's going to drop it to the bottom. Ed Hewitt to the bottom. No, he's going to stay up top. A little bump there by John Furness. And Furness pushing him out ahead here. Let's see if Ed Hewitt can get up there and clear these guys. He's in the middle. Furness going to the outside. They're going to shuffle Ed back. Nope, he's going to stay up ahead of him. All right, Ross Cato into third. Yeah, I think Keith was having some internet problems or something there. Anthony Edwards takes it to the high side. Anthony has not led a lap yet today, and all he's got to do is lead the last one. Ed Hewitt goes up on top. And I don't know, nobody's going up there with him. He's going to get shuffled to the back pretty quick. Furness gets by. And man, 3 wide back here. I don't know. He's getting a little help here from the lap car. It looks like the 118 here. Oh, we got a caution back in the field here, ways, folks. Oh, my. Oh, my. Yep, Tyler Dugan. It looked like that Stephen Holmes caught up into that. Let's go back and see what happened here to Stephen Holmes. Now, he was in the pack. So I don't know exactly what happened here. Let's see what happened. He's mid-pack here. Could have been a bumper hook. That would probably be my second guess there. I'm not sure. Bumper hook on the 18er might have happened ahead of him. Oh, right there it was. Yep, on the 29. Yes, he looks like he kind of got right into the back of the 29 right there. And that is Josh Culley. If we can go back here just a little bit, let me look at this from a close-up view here, folks. You'll see Josh Culley just ahead, and here comes right up on the back of him, tags that back end. Well, you can see that the back end of Josh's car is not square anymore. Got damaged, and you really don't want to like bump into somebody when they got that, because it's not going to line up squarely on the front of the car behind. So, but the 18 going to get spun around. John Holmes. Excuse me, Stephen Holmes. My bad. Sorry about that. But he's going to get serious damage. Oh, your whole computer locked up. You got something going on, Keith. You might want to see if there's any Windows updates or something there. I'm not really sure. I know there was some Windows updates last night. Or yesterday, I mean. Well, time is running out for some of these guys to try to get up there and win. And I don't know, man. This is going to really shorten up the field even more. Old Day has caught up now. He's back in 31st. Jared Darling was caught up into that, and he's got heavy damage on his car. Robert Duvendak, he's coming off pit road. Of course, Stephen Holmes, Tyler Dugan, Josh Culley, Cody Levitt, these guys all caught up in that wreck. Galen Gidman, he's coming to pit road trying to get more damage fixed up. Chase Berry. But Dan Dole, staying out. All right, going to be 10 to go when we come by the stripe here. I'm not sure if they're going to get the 1 to go or not here. We'll see. Oh, you're back, Keith?
Yeah, my whole computer froze up, but I'm back now.
The heck?
I don't know, gremlins.
Man, everybody's been having problems the last few days here. I don't know. Well, like I said, there were some Windows updates. Did you get those, or?
Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't want to do them now, though.
Oh, no. No, they were like yesterday or something. We got them.
All right, I think I'm back now.
All right.
Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties.
Well, there was another caution, so more guys got taken out. Looks like Mike Mock took his car behind the wall. It was Stephen Holmes and Josh Culley. Josh Culley got hooked by Stephen Holmes in the
Yeah, well, and as the laps get further and further down, this kind of thing just happens. You're just trying to make a hole where there is none, and a lot of times it doesn't work.
Well, Josh's car had some damage on the back of it, and when Stephen Holmes come up behind him and tapped him, you know how that when somebody's got damage on the back of their car, it doesn't line up just perfect, because he barely touched him, but the damage was so much on the back of Josh's car that they didn't line up right, and he just wound up hooking them. So, all right, lights are out. We're going back green.
It'll be green with 8 laps left.
All right, well, folks, thanks to the sponsor here, AIM Cycling, tonight for the official sponsor of the USRA Xfinity Series. So you can check out their website at aimecycling.com.
Yeah, I just checked out their website. They provide a very good service.
Yeah, used tech equipment, ain't it?
Yes, that's what they do. They recycle electronics.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now that I do kind of remember checking that out. I think I did check that out. I can't remember. I think I did check it out.
Way back in the day, they used to take old motherboards, strip the gold out of them, and grind them up and put them in roads.
Yeah, isn't that something?
You could be driving on an old motherboard right now.
Yeah, isn't that something? There ain't much telling what they do with stuff today.
Oh, yeah, who knows?
Well, I'll let you get them going this time, Keith.
All right.
Could be the final restart.
Could be.
We've been saying that, but
And Anthony Reynolds is on the outside now. Love that Skull Bandit paint job. That's awesome, too.
Yep. Yeah, that's the old Harry Gant.
Oh, yeah. All right, pace car heads into pit road. And the green flag is out, and we're back to racing here at Daytona, and Dan Dill gets a very good jump, which sometimes can be a disadvantage in Daytona, because the back of the pack can absorb you up pretty quick.
Yes, and they probably will, because if that outside line gets to moving like it is right now, Furnace all over the back of Anthony Reynolds.
Pushing the heck out of it.
I'm telling you, Ross Cato come up on Dan Dill, but a moment too late there, and that's going to clear Anthony Reynolds. Is he going to... He's going to take it to the bottom. Good start. Now Dan Dill goes back to the high side. John Furnace out front for the first time today. He has not been out front or led a lap yet today, folks. Like I said,
all you got out there, he ain't giving it up.
Yep. All you got to do is lead the last lap, right?
That's right.
And he crosses the line first. He does collect a bonus point. And three of them up there with him, Morgan Baird and Dan Dill. Now that Dan jumped back up there, and Jeff Pogo.
But Anthony Reynolds is making a little bit of a comeback on the inside.
Yeah, he's getting a good push from Ross Cato right now. And I just kind of wonder if John Furnace might drop down in front of him to kind of impede that progress. Nope, he's not going to. Nope. He's going to stay up there. So Anthony Reynolds getting a huge push from Ross Cato. Puts him right back up into the front part of the field. Oh, they saved it. Was that Allen? Yeah, what a save.
That was he was basically all the way sideways. I don't know how he even saved that. That was incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Anthony Reynolds out to the front. But Furnace comes back. Oh, they're just going to trade back and forth for the rest of the race.
I'm telling you, that's the way it's going to be all the way to the end. Coming to get 5 to go this time by, folks. Morgan Baird. John Furnace is sitting there going, come on, Morgan, give me a push, come on. And Anthony Reynolds led that lap. And we got a caution.
Oh, my. 5 laps.
Robert Duvendak involved in that. I don't know if we'll get back green or not. I don't know. Let's go back and see what happened to Robert Duvendak. Whether he was involved in that or not, I think he was. Yeah.
Looks like he just got turned by Cole Day.
Yep. We've been seeing that a lot.
And then he collects Jim Ott.
Oh, bumper hook. Yep, right there.
Yep, that's exactly what that was.
Oh, my. I'm telling you, that is one thing they do need to take out of this. We never had this.
No, and it needs to go away, because it is just making the racing just tough.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, If you took the bumper hooks out of some of these races, you probably wouldn't see but maybe one caution all race.
If the green doesn't come back out, guess who your winner is?
Yeah, Anthony Reynolds.
Anthony Reynolds. He led that lap by, like, a couple of hairs.
Yeah. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking we're not going to get back green.
I don't think so.
But we'll know here in a couple laps. But if we do, it's probably going to be a 1-lap shootout. I'm thinking that's because it's where the caution fell.
Right.
So.
And they are just catching up to the pace car right now with 4 laps, 3.5 laps left now.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get somebody up here and talk to him. Brennan Bogo, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Brennan, I'm going to say it doesn't look like you're going to pull out a victory here today, but how's the race been to you?
It's been pretty crazy. Kind of started in the back, tried to hang out, and the strategy started to play out and move towards the front, and then, just kind of was waiting to see what would happen there. Just kind of really wanted to go green, tried to avoid a wreck, and it kind of put me back there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to get back green or not. It's going to be kind of close here. I don't know. You might get a 1 to go or 1 lap shootout. I really don't know. I mean, I'm going to say probably, but it's really hard to tell. I guess, did you get the 2 to green?
Yeah, it looks like it's
okay.
Probably going to be the end.
Oh, you didn't get the 2 to green?
No, I was saying I think it's going to be the end for the race.
Yep, that'll be it then. Yeah, you should have got the 2 to green right there. So I hate that it ended that way, but still a 15th place finish after starting 32nd. So I'm gonna give this time to you here. But anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to out there that might be watching you?
Oh yeah, got to get a shout out to the family. They always watch and stuff. So give a shout out to Do It For Dale team. They worked with me all night. It was pretty cool.
Awesome. That's really awesome. I do like the paint job too, kind of like the old throwback Alan Quickie paint job.
Yeah, I got some Polish roots, so I gotta represent.
There you go. That's good. Well, if you won, would we see a Polish victory lap out of you? Maybe.
Oh, most definitely.
Most definitely. All right. Okay, Brennan, we're going to let you go, brother. Sorry about you not having a good finish here tonight, but 15th is a whole lot better than 32nd, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it was fun. Fun race tonight. So You guys take it easy.
All right, good luck. All right, well, yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Anthony Reynolds will come home with the win then. Man. But Furness finishing second.
Yeah, and the margin of victory at that lap is literally less than a foot. It is incredible how close that was.
That was pretty amazing. Well, it's all it takes.
Yep.
All you got to do is have that nose ahead of the other guy. When you guys go across the line, the caution comes out like that, bang, you're over. All right, 2 to go here to finish this up, folks. Thank you for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it very much. You can check out our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also, follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind, and please do subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. We'd much appreciate that, and click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you do get a notification when we go live. We do broadcast 7 nights a week. We're doing that right now, so you'll always catch some iRacing broadcasts right here on MaxSpeedTV on our YouTube channel. So you can tune in every night. Anything that we cover, pretty much about everything, I think, right now. Street stocks. We do have Indy cars. We have the Gen 6, the Xfinity cars. We got trucks. Late models, we've got, and I think we're even fixing to get back into some dirt stuff here soon, so we got pretty much covered about everything out there. So, pretty cool. Well, Keith, thank you for helping tonight, brother. I know it's kind of a last minute thing there, but I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm always happy to be here. This has been some fun racing.
Yep, it was a good race. Well, they got one more to go here, but let's check out the stats here. We had 5 cautions tonight for 18 laps out of 75, or make that 76. We've had 25 lead changes. 25 lead changes, so that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, there was a lot of exciting racing all the way through the field.
Yes.
But the battle up front was incredible.
I know it was pretty intense. I mean, when everybody up there is trying to get that one last little bit, for, that one more position, and some people had just a tick of damage on their car, and other people had clean cars. You really can't work together with somebody that's got a damaged car. You're not going to be very fast, or fast enough, But, yeah, it was exciting. There ain't no getting around that. It was very exciting. Well, I can say congratulations, I guess, to Anthony Reynolds here, but I usually like to try to kind of wait till they cross the finish line to make it official, because I have seen that go south on somebody that we were talking to in the booth that had it won, and it didn't end up that way. So I usually try to wait till they do cross the line. So
probably the safest thing you could do.
Yeah, we had a guy that come around the track and his graphics went out on his computer and he didn't see anybody on the track, and he went up through and plowed through about 6 cars and didn't even see them.
Oh no!
On his computer. So and one of them was the leader. Took out the leader. Yeah, I hated it. All right, well, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Anthony Reynolds, for bringing it home here at Daytona for the USRA Xfinity Series.
And
folks,
John Furness bump drafting him to the lead there.
Yeah. Well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, and we'll get the interviews in with them, so stay with us. Ross Cato, you got a copy?
Loud and clear, Rudy. How you doing?
Good. It's been a long time since I've seen you around, but you bring home a 3rd place finish here tonight. Actually, your first official race, wasn't it?
In this series, in the B-Car series in this league, yeah.
Yeah. But what did you think of the racing out there tonight? A lot of, really, really close racing and tough to get any positions whatsoever.
Yeah, it was really tough to move around, and the pushing was really sensitive. You could really only push on the straightaways, and even that was a risk. You just barely tap the guy, and it gets really darty going down the straightaway. But it was really contentious. It was, you really had to trust the guy that you were next to, and Galen and Sean and Ed and myself had a good program going on for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were watching that, and when you and Sean were together out there, I said on the stream here, I said, you get those two together, that's going to be a deadly combination, man, because I know you guys have raced together for many moons now, so, But what did you think the handling of the car out there, when you're in a pack like that?
Well, like I said, it was really darty when someone was pushing you. Really weren't any handling issues as far as loose and tight. It didn't really give me any surprises coming out of 4 like you'll have sometimes. Mm-hmm. And it was really hard to get by some guys.
Right. All right. Okay, well, congratulations, Ross, on your 3rd place finish here tonight. Anybody you want to give a thank you to?
Well, thank whoever center punched me in the back bumper. I thought I'd missed that wreck completely without any damage whatsoever, but I guess it ended up helping me, that damage, so I went to look back and see what happened there. I was pretty proud of myself for getting through that. I just want to thank Fast Forward Racing guys, Galen, Sean, and Ed, really good guys to talk to and race around, and we'll see you guys at Dover.
All right. Thanks a lot, and congratulations again, Ross, and good luck next week.
Thank you very much.
All right, you got 2nd place there,
Yeah, absolutely. John, are you there?
10-4, I got you. Loud and clear.
Well, that was a very exciting race to the caution there. I was looking at the replay, and it looks like you got beat out by about 6 inches.
Yeah, it was .002, so real happy about that.
I bet that was sarcasm.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, what did you think of the racing out there? How was the car tonight?
The car was good. You know, we really just rode around most of the race tonight, and I got hooked up with Reynolds there and Morgan Baird in the beginning, and we were just cruising, trying to make laps, and then it ended up being them same guys at the end, and got a really good push, had a strong run on the outside. I wanted to keep it there. I felt like the outside was the place to be today, and just didn't work out for us the way that last caution fell.
Yeah, and I noticed that you did not take a qualifying time today. Was that intentional?
Yeah, that was intentional. I decided to start at the back, just because I wanted to cool it. Those first couple of laps, didn't want to get involved. You know, sometimes people are itching to get to the front in these things, and it really just doesn't matter until about 15 to go.
All right. Well, who do you got to thank tonight?
I'd like to thank my teammate Morgan Baird. Like I said, we were hooked up there for quite a bit, and I think we had it in the perfect spot with those laps winding down. It just didn't work out with that caution. I'd also like to thank you guys for the broadcast and the league admins for putting this show together.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us, and congratulations. Go celebrate your second place.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Rudy.
All right, we did catch up with our winner. Anthony, you got a copy? Anthony Reynolds, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, congratulations, brother. Man, that was an amazing finish. How did you keep that car so clean today?
I tried to ride the outside and keep from bump drafting too much and just ride for most of the race. And I figured about 20 to go, I was going to do everything I could to get up to the front. But I wanted to stay within the top 10 the whole race. I didn't want to be in the back today.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. I love the paint job, too. The old Harry Gant paint job, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Well, what was the racing like out there? I mean, there was quite a few wrecks, and you happened to miss all of them, actually, because your car's pretty clean. But how did you miss all of them and stay up there in the front so well? I know a lot of them were behind you. I know that, but
yeah, one happened in front of me, and I just got lucky. They just parted the Red Sea. It just went right between 2 or 3 cars there, and like you said, the rest of them were mostly behind me. Yeah. That's why I wanted to stay up front.
Well, now if that would have stayed green the rest of the way, and you know the leaders always to sit and duck out front, did you have anything in mind to try to stay ahead of John Furness and the likes of those guys back there?
I was trying to make it to where they couldn't pitch me down coming off the corners, and the 57 was pushing me really, really well. He was awesome. He's the one that pushed me up to the lead.
Yeah, I know Ross from a long time ago. Yeah, he's a pretty good driver. Well, you got the win here today. This you can kind of put this one behind you now and move on to next week's race. So with the win under your belt, does this kind of give you a little bit better feeling about the rest of the season here, Anthony?
It's been really unpredictable. Like the first 10 or so races, I stayed pretty clean, and then ever since then, I've just been getting caught up over and over.
Yeah.
So this is my first clean race in I don't know how long. So it's been a good league. I really like this league. It's just I've been caught up in all the messes here lately, and it's been frustrating. But so I'm not going to put too much of this race into the rest of the season, and I'm just going to try to change my strategy a little bit and try to run closer to the front more often.
Well, that's a good strategy. Yeah, you know, if what you're doing doesn't work, it's time to try something different. You know, so all right. Well, who you got to thank for this win, Anthony?
Definitely Ross. He put me up to the front there at the end. And running with the 10 and the 26 all night, they were good. They were clean, and they ran a good steady line. And I just ran with them, and then I just got lucky at the end.
All right, Anthony, we'll go celebrate that win, and we hope to see you back here next week and maybe kind of repeat that win. So, congrats.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right. All right, we're going to run down through the results here, folks, before we get out of here. Anthony Reynolds coming home with the win. John Furness second. John's going to remain our point leader here, no doubt. Ross Cato in third. Morgan Baird fourth. Sean Butler with a top 5 finish. Dan Dill finishes 6th. Jeff Pogo 7th. Joshua Shulin second in points, going to finish in 8th. Keith, man, that's pretty good. Pretty good place. David Carmen 9th, and Jamie Leach rounds out the top 10. Keith?
All right, then we got Spencer Owen in 11th, and Ed Hewitt coming home 12th. Luke LaFaro 13th. Jordan Smith 14th. Brendan Bogo comes home 15th. Galen Gibbon, after getting into a couple of little scraps there, comes home in 16th. Chase Berry 17th. Tyler Duggan in 18th. Cody Levitt 19th. And running out your top 20 is Josh Cully.
All right, Skip Carmen 21st. Jim Ott finishes 22nd. Robert Duvendak 23rd. Jared Hagedorn 24th. Eric Hawley did make it up to the 25th position after getting wrecked out there. Stephen Holmes 26th. Alan Weissman 27th. Doug Ungari 28th. Jared Darling 29th. Cole Day 30th. Mike Mock 31st. Greg Lerman in 32nd. Kevin Foster in 33rd. Bobby Johnson 34th. Jeffrey Vandervoort will finish 35th. And rounding out the field, Josh Patterson in 36th. So, all right, well, thanks a lot for tuning in tonight, folks, for the USRA Xfinity Series, AIM E-Cycling, and MaxSpeedTV. We'll catch you next time right here. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.